What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now, my birthday's coming up soon, right? It's in like 2 weeks or something, and I remember back in 2017, on my birthday, I had 3 stories that all actually went down on the exact same day. Like, on my birthday, on my birthday, 3 stories happened, like, literally back to back to back, within like a few hours of each other. And some of them were so funny. Like, some of them were funny, some of them were quite mental. Some of them, it was just us being stupid. But I mean, yeah, since it's my birthday soon, I just thought I'd like maybe tell a couple of these stories. But I mean, yeah, if you guys going to enjoy the video, then just leave it a like. Right, why don't you just do it? And yeah, let's hop into this. So this story took place, like I said, on my birthday, and it was nearly 3 years ago when this story took place. And it was just a normal day, right? Basically, me and all my friends were just kind of cutting about like the neighborhood that I live in, right? Because I just had like money. We were basically just going to the shop and like buying lunch and all that. I don't know what, we were just kind of like playing football because there's like a little like cage next to where I live and all that. And we're just kind of doing that the whole day. Now, I want to say it probably got to be like 4 o'clock, right? And these guys came up who just, we did not like they didn't like us either. That like, we've never really had like a good relationship with these people. They're like from like a different neighborhood. And for some reason, they just came up, right? Now, they came up, they started talking to us. It was quite awkward at first, but eventually, right, everything kind of, like the awkwardness kind of like went away. And we ended up just talking and everyone was like fine and that. And then they decided to go to the shop when we were still playing at this little like football pitch. And somehow, right, one of the guys forgot his hat. Like, he was wearing a hat when he came up, and then when I take it, he must have like took it off when he was talking to us. And then when he went to the shop, he forgot it, right? So he just left it in the pitch. And my one friend was like, you know what? Screw it, right? And he picked up his hat and launched it onto this like roof. Don't know why he would do that, but I mean, that he just did, right? Yeah, basically, eventually, the guys come back from the shop and they walk by, right? And they kind of go like, right, see you later. And we were all like, oh my god, how did he not realise his hat's gone and all that? And he did, right? About 5 minutes goes by, he comes up and goes, right, I left my hat up here. We're all like, uh-oh, well, this is where it's going to go wrong. Because my one friend's an idiot, man. I don't even know why he done it. Like, he just, like, launched a hat onto this, like, roof for, like, no reason. You know what I mean? There was actually no point in doing it. But yeah, basically, this guy realised that, I don't know, let's call him Jambo, right? Jambo realises that his hat's not there, and he goes mental. He starts pointing fingers, saying that one of us stole it and all that. And of course, like, my one friend goes like, ah, mate, we don't know what you're on about, mate. We haven't seen your hat and all that. And he goes, yes, you have. I literally left it right here. And he screamed at one of my other friends, like, one of my friends that didn't even, like, throw the hat. It really had nothing to do with it, really, right? And he screams at one of my friends, and my friend did not like that, right? My friend doesn't really like being, like, when people, like, stand up to him like that. Right, and especially when he actually never even done anything in the first place. Like, he actually done nothing wrong. He wasn't the one that threw the hat and all that. But basically, this kid Jambo, right, the guy that lost his hat, goes like outside and he finds like this little like glass bottle. I'm not even kidding. He finds like this little like glass bottle, is like an empty like beer bottle, and then smashes it on the ground, right? And it's like he's like holding like a half smashed bottle, and he walks up to my friend like legit as if he's about to just stab him with it, right? And my friend, right, just, I don't even know what got into him, right? But he was not scared at all. If that was me, I'd have been like, I'd have thought I was gonna get stabbed, just like knowing this guy. Like, he's quite like a messed up kid. It wouldn't surprise me if he actually done it. I know he's done stuff like that in the past, right? So I was like, oh no, this is actually about to happen, mate. This is gonna be bad, right? But basically, my friend just stands there and looks at him straight in the eye, right? And they're literally standing probably like 30 centimeters apart from each other, right? And this guy's holding this glass bottle at each side as if he's about to just stab him with it. And no joke, right? They stare at each other for probably like a good solid 10 seconds, right? They're literally stood right in front of each other, staring at each other for 10 seconds. And do you know what this guy does? The guy that had the glass bottle drops it on the floor and it smashes at the feet and hugs my friend. Oh, mate, it was the most funny, awkward, oh, mate, he hugged my friend, literally because he thought, like, my friend was going to, like, act scared and all that. But, of course, when this guy realised that he was kind of powerless, right? And he hugged him. He actually was so scared that he just hugged him. So, of course, everyone there starts laughing, right? Even, like, the guy's, like, friends, like, Jambo's pals, started laughing at him, right? Just because of how embarrassing it was that he actually done that. And eventually, right, he just had enough, right? And he basically got, like, all his pals. And they literally went back home, like, to the neighbourhood that they lived in. And it kind of just left us all mind-boggled. We were all so confused as to how my friend just, like, done that and, like, stood up to him. You know what I mean? It was so fried. Yeah, basically, my friend got off scot-free. It just goes to show, like, a lot of people are just, like, all talk. You know what I mean? Like, they won't actually do it. And all bark, no bite. You know what I mean? Especially this kid, man. Jambo, if you're listening, I'm sorry. This story had to be said, man. But, I mean, yeah, man, that's just about the end of the story, right? Just, like, a little funny story, to be honest. Could have went horrible. I mean, the good thing is it never, right? I mean, imagine it actually happened, and I'd be telling the story and be like, yeah, my friend got shanked for doing nothing. It was mental, man. Everyone's just seen it. I should have videoed it. I'm kidding on. But anyway, boys, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave it a like, right? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Parents said that I wouldn't make it. Need the cash up front, I ain't patient. And I tell you that I'm fine, but I faked it. Yeah, heart so cold, yeah, it's faking.